day out in the field. So here's kind of a recap of what we're seeing. A lot of flashing lights on your screen right now, watches and warnings. These are going to be warnings for severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. We still have the tornado warning for Blount County. Now, I will say this. A couple of things to note. See this V-notch that I've been talking about all day? We finally get a clear picture of that right now. Right here, where we're seeing this V-notch, that's where we're seeing this inflow. Inflow right now is at about 70 miles per hour. So the winds can actually, they're kind of getting sucked into the thunderstorm right there. It's howling, and you can actually see that by our velocity product and how you're seeing those kind of bright pinks and reds there on your screen. So the winds are howling in that area. Significant inflow. All right, but as we look at the actual spin of the atmosphere, it's very broad. Look at that, 109 miles per hour. That's crazy.
Granted, that's going to be off the ground a little bit, but that's
yeah,
still
this is elevated. This is elevated, so we don't have the frictional effects of Earth, but right on the Earth's surface. But nevertheless, that is significant. That may be one of the first time I've seen that on our velocity in a while. So yeah, that is significant wind. It is just racing into the storm, hence why we have the tornado warning in place. But let's go back to our storm relative velocity very quickly, because on the storm relative velocity, we're getting a much broader picture. There's just not a true indicator of a tornado on the ground. But what we are doing is we're looking at this wind, it's just howling, and so that may be the reason and the rationale for maintaining the warning there from the National Weather Service, simply because the wind's racing. It just would take a small kink in that column of wind to really start that spinning, bringing it back down to the ground. So we may want to just stick with this. So if you live anywhere from Allgood to Aniana, all the way up towards Hood's Crossroads, just go ahead and get to your safe place. I would even include the city of Cleveland and back towards Nectar. You need to make sure to get in your safe place as well. You know, doesn't hurt anything, right? You want to make sure safety first. So storm system tracking off to the north and to the east at this time. These storm systems are now moving about 50 miles per hour. And with these particular storm systems, there is significant rainfall with this. But as mentioned before, it's also creating those just wild wind speeds, especially that inflow. We saw that on our velocity product there. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning, including the city of Good Hope and Hanceville, and then down to our southeast now. New severe thunderstorm warning includes the city of Springville, Asheville, and then that tracks north really along the 59 corridor up towards Steele, eventually probably into Gadsden and Reese City. That storm's going to be moving there. So again, broader rotation currently, but let's zoom into that right where we're seeing that V-notch. We can zoom into that just a little bit, basically in between Locust Fork and Allgood. Now we are starting to get reports of some significant damage right along the Jefferson County, Walker County line. We want to make sure that folks are not getting out and trying to travel to see that damage. Stay in place. Let the emergency officials handle that damage before we start getting out. Likelihood of some power lines down, and this could be on the roadways. And we're also getting lots of reports out of Walker County of trees falling. Now, where these trees have fallen, whether they're in yards or just in an open field, or whether they're on someone's house or on a road, we don't know those details just yet. But again, let's not travel around and see the damage. Still a lot of rainfall with this. Likelihood of some hail just to the north of Allgood there near Aniana, so probably getting some pea-sized hailstones out of this. That's tracking off to the north and to the east, and then back towards Inland Junction, Clear Springs, and to Brentwood. We're seeing some very heavy rain. This is heading towards Holly Springs at this time. This is where we would see that rotation. If there was some rotation that was still here, that's the likelihood of seeing that right now. So let's go back to our storm relative velocity very quickly. And actually this last scan was a little more impressive, I have to confess. So we're looking at Allgood, and now we're starting to get a little spin in the atmosphere from Allgood over towards Locust Fork. Let's see what those velocity numbers are for these those particular locations. Yeah, 41 miles per hour, 30. Okay, and then back towards, so as we're looking at this, so now we're looking at wind speeds at about 70 miles per hour. So, okay, very impressive for sure. So this is now beginning to show signs of some tightening back up. We look for that couplet there. Again, this is towards Locust Fork. back towards Allgood, up towards Aniana. And if you live in any of these spots, we just want you to get to your safe place, get there as fast as you can. We want to make sure, especially for this particular storm system, that, and we actually just put our shear marker on there, and that's where it's indicating exactly where we had just pointed out kind of some of that rotation. That's where it looks like that spin is. And look at that, as that's that latest scan updated, you can actually see right in the middle of our shear marker where you're seeing the velocity product, where you're seeing that red and that green come together. That creates what we call a couplet, and what that means is that's where that rotation is tightening up in the atmosphere, and wind speeds upwards about 70 miles per hour there. And so this is heading right towards Aniana. So if you live in Aniana, get to your safe place right now along Highway 75, and that intersects, there's Highway 231 kind of intersecting there along Highway 75. So make sure that you are getting to your safe spot. This is going to be impacting and getting very close to the old Aniana train depot there. And then as you head south on 75, there's the Blount County Sheriff's Office that's going to be in the path of this too. So there, that broad area of rotation. This is likely going to sit just slightly north of Allgood. So Allgood's kind of at the bottom of your screen there. And so there's State Highway 75. The Sheriff's Office sits just off there. And then you have the Aniana Train Depot. It's kind of a historic building that sits right before you get to downtown Aniana, kind of on the north and western side of State Highway 75. And then when you get to Aniana, you intersected by Highway 231. So this storm system is going to be traveling kind of just to the north of just barely clipping Aniana there. So if you live in Aniana, get to your safe place right now. If you live anywhere along Highway 231 there, go ahead and get to your safe place as well. If you live on 231 anywhere across, so 5th Street North is what runs through Aniana, downtown Aniana. 5th Street then turns into 231, heads up to Rosa there. That's if you live anywhere from basically Aniana to downtown Rosa, Hood's Crossroads into Tate's Gap, get to your safe spot. This is starting to show signs of tightening up. That couplet's getting a little bit more well-defined at this point, and we have that shear marker on there to really identify where that circle of rotation is at this time. Wind speeds anywhere between 70 and 80 miles per hour. That's just what we're picking up on our velocity product. If this is actually a tornado on the ground, the wind speeds could be a little bit greater, especially right down on Earth's surface. Even with this latest scan, we're still seeing a lot of that green and that red mixing together. So it's spinning. We're seeing that rotation there in the atmosphere. And this particular storm is moving off to the northeast. It's about 50 miles, 55 miles per hour at this time. One thing that let's look at this really quick. Let's take our shear marker off for just 1 second. I want to put back on here our shear rate so we can just see where those strongest winds are at this time. So we have seen our shear rate show our severe wind parameter kind of showing those dark embedded areas of the reds, this darker kind of burgundies, this browns color. Not seeing that, but that does not necessarily mean that that's not happening. It's just not necessarily picking up on our severe wind tracker at this moment, but we are seeing those brighter colors, which would take us into the strong category. So it's really on the edge of being strong right now. So we still look for those brighter greens and those darker kind of browns and maroon colors. This is moving into Aniana right now. This storm clearly has history. This is the tracker of this storm. Look at the wind in this particular storm. And what's very interesting to note is how wide reaching. Wow, that's our Tuscaloosa. Is that that's our video from. Okay, so this is some video sent to us from Tuscaloosa from earlier today. You can see those low-hanging clouds there, and this is likely when the storm was passing north towards Samantha, as those clouds are just kind of like hanging in the sky, and you can actually see off in the distance, and actually right on the edge of the screen, you can see the development of rain. That is actually the column of rain forming in our Tuscaloosa tower, or in the video that we're seeing right there. So that's actually a great video that we saw from that rain that was produced earlier in the city of Samantha, northern Tuscaloosa and Wyndham Springs. And even though this video is coming from Tuscaloosa, where things look relatively quiet, that was the storm that was produced earlier. But now we're seeing just an overcast sky in Tuscaloosa. All right, getting back to our storm